All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hades. Hope you guys are doing well today. For today's video, I wanted to try to go farther than I ever have with our heat. We are using the aspect of Zagreus, my favorite fist weapon. And in order to accomplish this goal, we are going to try Extreme Measures 4 again. I've never completed Extreme Measures 4. I've done Extreme Measures 3 or 4 times now. I've only done, I believe, one attempt of Extreme Measures 4, and I was not successful. To start this off, we are going to go with the keepsake that belongs to Demeter, hoping to get the slow on our auto attack.
The frost-bitten horn which you bear once overflowed. It holds a certain power still, of course. But never again shall mortal kind take it for granted.
There we go, perfect. Your attack is stronger and inflicts chill. So the reason I want that is because the chill effect can stack up to 10 times, and each time it stacks, it's going to slow down the opponent that we're fighting. So on big bad bosses like Papa Hades, we can slow him down a considerable amount and make a lot of what he's doing a lot easier to contend with, or at least that's the plan. So we're off to a good start with that. As we continue through these rooms, I would like to get more HP than normal. I'm hoping to end with about 300 HP. And I think for our second keepsake, I'm going to try to swap over to Aphrodite, because I would really like the weakened status effect as well. Weaken on my dodge might be good. That way we can apply 2 curses right away, you know, nothing to worry about. We get that damage bonus. We're also slowing down enemies and making it so they hit me for less damage, and hopefully just making us very, very tanky. Going for the Daedalus Hammer over the promise of an Ares buff. I do like the Ares dash, and Doom's okay, but you know, meh. Breaching Cross is fantastic. I love that. It's one of my favorite upgrades for the fist. Woo!
If I win this round, fish.
Hey, bud. Smooth sailing so far. We have $280. That can buy us a boon in here. We're coming up to the first boss pretty quickly. Attack speed? Side hustle? Either? Neither. Fuck. We'll do the sturdy on our dash then.
To pick up the pace.
We'll do that. Nice pomegranate in here as well. We can make our punching attack do even more damage, which is already doing a considerable amount. I mean, we're already kind of ripping people apart. The 900% increased damage to armor with our dashing strike. I mean, when you consider my dashing strike is the main ability that I'm doing, because as you can see how much I'm dodging, it's quite a lot. When you consider its 900% increase, it basically just means we're going to be completely melting everyone. Looks like we got a mini boss here. The armor almost already gone. The armor is gone now, and well, we just sped right through that.
You stab me, I stab you.
Let's try to re-roll this.
Any other blessings, maybe?
Well, you have no crystals. Take and deal more damage. So this encourages me to throw those out a bit more. We can go with that. Ravenous Will.
That woke me up.
Not what I wanted, but it will be what we take. Going for the darkness for the small increase to my HP. And we're just going to start by casting those crystals away right out of the gate. And trying to get them out of our inventory so we can deal that increased damage. Or at least that's the plan. We also deal increased damage to enemies that do have those crystals embedded in them, so that's something worth remembering. We can get a pretty decent damage buff with that as well. Although not going to be the main focus of what we are trying to accomplish today.
Now what?
We will go for the key because I want to get another reroll stone just in case somewhere down the road.
Fountain chamber.
And that fountain's going to bring us back up to full HP. We do have a nectar to give to Boldy.
Sisyphus, I've meant to ask, where are you getting all this stuff you give to me? You must be pretty well connected around here.
Oh, well, you know, I have acquaintances amongst the locals here. Try to be neighborly with everyone is all. It's not just Baldy and myself, as you can see. Sometimes I come across things that'd be better off in other hands than mine.
We're gonna go with gold.
Certainly, Highness.
Hi, Baldy.
mate. Thank you for keeping my friend company.
He's so cute. What's not to love, honestly? Oh, 2 golden pots, too. Thanks, bruh.
All right.
Another pomegranate for the pomegranate pile. What happens if I throw my casts out in this room and then exit? Do they get left in here? That would actually be amazing for my damage bonus. I don't actually think that's what's going to happen. I'm just optimistically thinking out loud. But how funny would that be? We'll take the pomegranate, increase our attack. We got a shop or chaos. I'm going to... Oh, they came back to me right away. Gotcha.
Why not?
Your dash does chill whenever you cast chill enemies around you. These are all garbage, Demeter! Well. Shit. Any effects that return health are more potent. Or after you take damage, it completely chill a foe. I have a feeling they're already going to be completely chilled. But on the off chance that they're not, on the small off chance that they're not, well, we have that now.
Keep you waiting, ladies.
Know something, Red Blood? Try as I
We're
might,
back to Red
I
Blood
still
now.
have not forgiven you for beating me last time. Call it a crippling character flaw. I don't know.
Forgiveness can take time, though self-reflection is a healthy step. We're making progress.
You think we're making progress? Here? Why, you piece of trash.
Rude! All right, all the casts are out and in place. Let's try to slow her down. Of course, when we can, we want to get behind her and do as much backstab damage as possible. She's impervious to damage at the moment. Those crystals will be dislodged soon, and we need to make sure that we recast those. Getting out of the Megara AoE there, recasting the crystals, and once again, just trying to keep her slowed for as long as I possibly can. I mean, look how easy that makes this fight. Just having the enemy slowed down makes it so much easier. Perfect.
She won't like this.
Thank you kindly. To the next room we go. I am going to switch us over to Aphrodite.
My keepsakes.
I would like weak on my dash. I think that could be fantastic.
See you, Tartarus.
That's the plan anyway. You know, it may not work out that way. Also, Aphrodite's call is pretty good. And if we get a lot of Aphrodite buffs, we can make enemies take more damage that are also weakened. So it'd be a damage increase as well. So, darkness in the first area of hell. A few witches. Okay, let's just cast these. Let's just get them out of here. Put them in the corners. I know I could cast them on enemies, but then that's something I have to think about. Right now, I don't have to think about those for like another 2 minutes or something, or until they come back. I know it's not 2 minutes, but nice and easy. We are dying to lava. I think I'm gonna upgrade our
How
boons.
nice of you to stop on by, Your Royal Highness. Here.
I think I'm gonna go with upgraded to the next rarity.
Excellent.
That should do our attack. Indeed it did. So we have an epic attack now.
Hey, mighty generous of you to keep me stocked up on this stuff, Your Royal Majesty.
My pleasure. I'm always pleased to see you during my otherwise generally unfortunate travels in Asphodel.
We also see the fish. Be very, very quiet.
But this, a crustacean.
All right. A key ahead that's going to give us another reroll token.
I know that toll.
Is that Pep Pep?
You
Nope.
called.
have a feeling this is not going to take much time at all. You wretches never seem to learn, do you?
All right, start off by throwing out one of my cast crystals. Let's get them all out of the system. I'm just gonna toss these. Get them out of the way. I don't know if that's the appropriate way to play with that. It's probably not. But it is the most straightforward as far as now all I have to do is hold down attack and then dodge. It makes the gameplay loop significantly less strenuous on the brain. Ooh.
What chance did they have?
He was very close that time, actually. There weren't many enemies there.
I have to get back.
See you later, Than.
See you, Than.
You know what? Let's go for the boon. We're probably gonna have Stompy or something, but oh no, it's the boat. Even better. I actually really enjoy the boat. I think it's fun.
Come on.
Okay, crystals gotta go first, as they are making... You know what I should have done? I should have cast off my crystals before we got on the boat. We get rid of the crystals first because they can make other enemies impervious to damage, and we do not like that. I also need to remember to actually dodge after those guys die because they drop a bomb at their feet, and I've been hit by like 4 of them this run so far. And quite frankly, that's getting to the point where it's unacceptable. So let's get a little better at that. It's about to happen now. There we go.
Look what I found.
Sometimes our hearts become so full that they could burst. If only you could see how much I care. I would do anything to aid you in your plight. My heartfelt blessings be with you, dearest.
My heartfelt blessings be with you, dearest. The call would be good. I prefer the call over Wave of Despair. So, I guess that kind of settles that. Now if we can find her again and get increased damage to weakened targets. Or I guess the charm doesn't actually make him weaken, right? It makes him charmed. So, a little optimistic. I'm a little ahead of myself. Let's just slow it down as I take damage yet again. Come here. Wish you guys had armor. I could rip right through that. Don't move. Dash away. There's the bomb. Dash away. We've talked about it a lot, but Aphrodite's Call really makes the duo boss fight in the third area so much easier. Dionysus could have some good stuff, for sure. I'd rather just get gold. Then the odds of us finding more Aphrodite buffs
Spot an Asphodel.
are probably going to be better. We got some money and a fountain heading into the shop, so we're going to be very healthy going into the second half of this area. Or is this Lerny? Oh, we're already at Lerny. Holy shit. Do I just get the
Should come in useful.
Yeah, Divine Dash, maybe? You begin each encounter with your God Gauge partially full. Actually, that's huge.
The Shield of Light.
The dash is also incredibly good, and I don't want to understate that. But for what I'm trying to accomplish, I don't think it'll help. Hi, Lerny!
Lerny, wonderful to see you once again.
Alright, we'll just get him nice and slowed. Throw out my crystals. Why didn't I just throw them into him? That's so stupid. I'm so stupid. I don't want to deal damage here. No, instead I will inconvenience myself further. Yes, indeed, quite right. Okay, 2 more ads to go. The crystals have returned. We will use them on Lerny this time. He's still impervious. Give it a second. Here we go. We deal more damage while those are in there. There's no reason not to. He's gonna get a few ads out, but that's okay. Impervious again. Okay. I'm just gonna start throwing out charms. Make these guys a little bit easier to deal with. Maybe they won't be fighting me the entire time. We used our full god gauge there. Let's get away from the Lerny Slam. And hopefully out of the lava. Ugh. Beautiful. 3, 2, 1.
Hey, Meg.
Here.
Hi, Meg. Thank you, Meg. I still need these diamonds. We still have more upgrades to do back at the base. Obviously, Titan Blood is like the #1 priority for us right now. I don't know, dude. Maybe we just hang on to this. It's almost leveled up. 6 more counters. Yeah, fuck it. I'll go level it up.
Enough of this place.
We could have swapped over to try to get a different boon from another god, but whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. The one I was most, the one I was going to rely on the most was the first one we got, which is the slow boon on our auto attack. So anything else after that is just icing on the cake. We still don't have very many boons. We could try to power up our attacks some more. I think we have a decent amount of gold. Nah, we don't really. Now, these guys are so deadly for me that I don't want to fight them. I just run these guys around. They have a fuse. They die eventually, I think. We can hit them with casts, maybe. Do they die eventually? I mean, he kind of ran into the statue. When we were doing our speedrun testing and like ramping up for the race against him, those little chariots did so much damage to me. Like just a ridiculous amount of damage to me. So I treat them with a little bit more respect now than I did before. Even with a 30+% dodge, they were just beating me up right through that damage. And they're back. Hit him with a ghast. Hit him with a ghast. Oh no, I see you, little soul jar. Not today. Hey, charm actually works really good there.
Good enough to eat.
And we're going to increase our attack once again. Darkness through the next door. Also gives us a little bit more HP. We are a little low on the HP side, to be totally honest. As we enter areas, we start with our god gauge already at that first little tick, the first little blip. So we are able to charm someone right out of the gate, which is actually pretty convenient. Once again, getting our cast on an enemy, we deal increased damage, not only with the cast inside of the target, line of sight those arrows, but we also deal more damage because of a boon that we picked up along the way. That'll do it.
Got it.
We could get an attack up, or we could go to the shop. We have enough for another boon. I would actually like some more boons rather than a temporary buff. We could get all of our damage crits.
I'll take it.
I guess this means you must have paid the boatman's ransom here. And whatever price he charged you, it was worth it.
We could also get support fire. True shot, pressure points, deadly flourish. What if I reroll?
What else we got?
Okay. Your dash deals more damage.
The dead had better
Give it a
hide.
go. I've never really used that before, but we could give it a go. Pomegranate would increase my attack. This could give us support fire. Hey!
Observe this gleaming coat of bronze with which I'm adorned now, short one. You're doing as I'm to understand.
Yes, sir, and you look great.
My father is to thank for that, not me. I've proven difficult for him to contain, so now I'm beneficiary of his latest pact of punishment. You're welcome.
I haven't thanked you as of yet. Though come, I'll repay you suitably for having me encased within this suit.
Oh, so he doesn't like it? I thought he would like it. All right, let's make sure we get our cast out there, and we already have. I need to make sure I give him space to land before we go back in. Because of our extreme measures, he does have a bigger AoE on that. We can also call in Meg for this fight and call her in later as well.
I'm
Also, I'm not too sure what happens once he starts going around with that big whirlwind of his, so kind of hoping to not find out, to be totally honest with you. He's impervious now. I believe we need to get him another quarter lower on his health bar. Here's another charm going out. Back up. Almost there. Charm. Having him CC'd is so big, dude. Should be any second. Okay.
Enough, short one.
You look very blue.
Tell Theseus I said hi. You found me, Artemis.
Let's give her a gift.
Your honor, Lady Artemis. Your mighty blessings have helped me through so many trials now, and I always welcome your level-headed presence here.
Look, I like being worshipped just as much as anybody, Zagreus, though bear in mind that you can always leave the worship of me to the forest nymphs, all right? Hope you don't mind. I told Callisto all about you recently. Don't worry, I was quite discreet about it. The two of us were on the hunt. Not like I just shouted out your story from the mountaintops.
Okay. Support fire. Yes.
Artemis, guide my hand.
Oh, and health here. What was our max health? 165. This will bring us up to 190. I do need to focus on getting HP a little bit more. Support fire is one of my favorite boons in the entire game. I always love picking it up, especially with the fists, because we attack so often. Every single strike that we throw out sends out this arrow that also seeks out the enemy as well. I know I pick it up all the time. Hopefully you're not getting tired of seeing it. I think it's so fun. It's seriously so good. I always try to find it. Is that the room? Well, that wasn't that bad. Ooh, Hermes or more HP if he gives a side hustle. That no. We'll just get it. Although the attack speed increase could have been huge. I talked myself out of it. Now I wish I didn't. If we have more attack speed and we're hitting faster, that means more of these support fire projectiles are going to be seeking out enemies.
More coming then.
But I digress. Okay, Crystal's down first. We'll take out the witch next. And now we can focus our attention on these guys. I was able to charm both of them there, actually. Just the soul jars remain.
All set.
215 HP. We get one more for the darkness here. We still have one reroll, which I think I'm happy with. I don't think I need to get too many more. That's a lot of archers. Hopefully I can keep them stun locked right here. They're all actually really grouped up, which is fantastic news for me. They all rush forward, even though they're ranged enemies. Okay, I guess not all of them. One of them was doing their job. This, of course, is only wave 1. I'm going to hang out back here for wave 2. We have 2 spearmen. Charm. And another charm. Get his soul jar taken out. Ooh, there were still archers on the other side of the room. I hadn't even encountered them yet. The explosion there in the middle actually doing us some favors. Taking out 2 enemies, I think. Nice. We have Daedalus or double boons. I'm going to go for the double boons. I think the value of having a second curse
Making me choose
would be better. I'm also going to go with Artemis because I've been taking her second every time now, and I feel bad about it. True Shot would actually be great for us since we're already in the habit of firing off our cast.
I must admit, I'm unaccustomed to rejection, love. But you must be accustomed to swift death. Here comes...
Oh my god.
Lady Aphrodite, I'm sorry.
That was abrupt.
Guess she's upset.
Well, you don't like me, so I'll kill you. I mean, they all kind of do that, but that was much more direct. Okay, I also need to remember to dodge that floating heart. I kind of lost it in all the projectiles that were on the screen. Actually took a ton of damage from it hitting me, so we can't do that again. Ooh, and I immediately do it again. Okay.
Sorry.
Dude, I'm getting beat the fuck up here. At least with Artemis, I can dodge the stuff a little bit easier. It's a lot more noticeable. Okay, we're gonna just play the long game. We're gonna play the long kite. Let it come over here. Then we go back to this side. Ooh, ooh. Okay, it crashed. We're chilling, we're chilling, we're chilling. Oh, see, I didn't even see it.
That one's come back.
I'm doing circles around this one. Well, I almost lost my entire fucking health bar in here.
It is through times of difficulty that the love we share is tested and reforged. But you just watch yourself when testing it like that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Less damage from nearby foes' attacks could be good. The revenge after we get hit isn't crazy. Special inflicting weak could be good. I gotta force myself to kind of put it into the rotation. We are at chamber 34, which means the next area is going to have a boss. So I'm gonna go here hoping that we can get some health restore. We can?
Relief.
That'll do. Okay, hard mode of this fight. Like I said, I've only beaten it a few times. I probably can count all of my victories here on one hand.
Please fight with me again, Asterius. I mean, just like before. You must forgive me my indecencies of late. This blasted fiend, his lies and treachery get right under my skin. Or the phantasmagorical equivalent.
Swear something to me, King. That you'll discard your fears about our bond. The short one here is never going to break it. He doesn't even understand it. The only one who can break it is you yourself.
That's very profound.
Oh, my dear friend Asterius. I see, of course, you're right. You're right. You're right. And I solemnly do swear to you indeed that I shall never again doubt our brotherhood, nor shall I ever listen to this fiend. Together, now and always.
All right, here we go. I'm going to try to get as many slows as I can on the Minotaur right now. Whenever he jumps, I'm going to try to hit him with the charm as well. He's dealing a shit ton of damage to me already. Now, he was beat up because of our encounter earlier. I need to make sure I'm hitting him with weakened status as well. Get away, let him land.
Not yet.
Okay, he's impervious. Woo! Hey, that was ridiculous. Okay, I think I had decent dodges there. The guy's going through the middle. I wasn't quite ready for that. I did cast the charm, although that spin is just terrifying. All right, we'll get some free damage in on Theseus and we'll slow him down while Mr. Minotaur is spinning. I don't know what killed me. I thought I was fucking behind him. Weakened. Charm. Get out of the way of these bombs. Oh no. Careful, careful, careful.
I'm empty.
Oh. 4 HP.
Stand your ground, henceforth, and I shall run you.
He's gonna die, he's gonna die, he's gonna die. There it is. Now we gotta get him off of this cart. He ran me over, I think. Fuck, dude. God, I thought he got off that cart way sooner.
No! What depths you stoop to, fiend! Olympus, 'tis my time of need.
Ooh, Meg coming in with a big hit there, at least. I'm dodging around the circles pretty okay. He's slowed. Well.
Finally. What a find.
Hey, big guy.
You got them, my good Shade.
Sorry I haven't come to see you for a while. They beat me up pretty good that time. We have one resurrection left. We are most definitely going to equip the acorn. Oh, I can't buy the Death Defiance.
So close. Yes.
Do we have side hustle? We don't, do we? All right. Well. Okay. So we have to try to come up with 200 gold and hopefully get one of our Death Defiance back. I also think we should go... God, actually, dude, I don't even know. We'll go to Demeter. Perhaps I'll be able to explode the frost effect that we have on these enemies. That could be really good. But even like right now, I can tell you our damage is not particularly high. I mean, it's okay. I've seen better. One thing I am hopeful for is we have the Daedalus Hammer upgrade for that increase to our damage to armor. And what I remember from the last encounter with Hades on this difficulty is that he summons in mini bosses.
I'm out.
Can you move out of that, please? Please. Come on. Oh, come on. I can't reach you. That's literally cheating. Oh, there's a purple fountain, and we would have enough. The run may still yet be alive. Okay. Okay, that's okay. Can I re-roll this? If I did re-roll it, I wouldn't have enough for the res. I didn't know I could re-roll those, though. Okay, please don't poison me. I know that's a lot to ask. I know you guys literally live to poison. Please don't poison me. Oh, Satyr's up. Focus the Satyr. I don't see any other Satyrs yet. Let's get out of this green goop. Yeah, look at this. This damage is not particularly great. I mean, we're very safe usually while we're dealing the damage. Except for when there's poison in the room! I gotta go to this top one.
Not yet.
I'm starting to be frustrated by our limited range.
Olympus, I accept this message.
While all enemies are chilled, they're 20% slower. Or we could blast an area. This would... While all foes are chilled, isn't going to apply much to Hades, but it will happen. There are times where it's only him. Next, I'm going to go for the HP. Unfortunately, the other Demeter boon that increases that then makes enemies explode when they're chilled would have increased our chances for these. We would have been better off in these, but I think we would have been worse off on the boss. So I had to make a decision, and ultimately, you know, Hades is the last guy we fight. Hades is the hardest thing. I have a much higher chance of dying to Hades than I do of dying in here. Oh,
hey,
okay.
You're Satyr sack already. Cerberus just loves whatever this stuff is.
Whatever it is.
Oh, Cerberus. Should stock up for the road ahead.
If I get more range on the Daedalus Hammer, that could help. But I don't think it's worth. This is the most HP I'm going to have.
I'll pay for that.
Your critical effects deal even more to weaken foes. Oh, well, shit. Except my only way of dealing critical is with my cast and my dash. And I can't, not even with my dash, it's only my cast. So that would not be good for me. So we can decide, do we want to deal more damage to Pop, or do we want him to deal less damage to us? And I think that the answer is less damage to us. We all knew this was going to be hard.
Joyfully.
We all knew this could be a very, very difficult fight, and with only one resurrection, I'm a little worried. And when I say a little worried, what I really mean is holy mother. Man, I hit my sensor button. I can't do that all the time. I gotta reach across my desk for that shit.
No.
Who shall be first to return home this time, do you suppose?
Hopefully you. Cast out. Get the slow.
Prepare.
I've already resisted 3 times. There's the weakened as well. Resisted. Okay. Okay. So the acorn's almost done. Kill that thing. Get my cast back out.
I can't.
He's impervious to damage. Oh god, this. Yeah. Very quick. Ooh, 3,000 damage there, though. Okay, we're actually taking damage now. We need to reapply weaken. Kill this stupid thing. Oh god. Oh, so he's dashing to his weapon. Oh, interesting. Reapply weakened. Dash away. Okay, gotta focus this. Gotta get this killed now. I did charm it. Well, there's about to be so many green waves. And then witch is going around here somewhere. Just get those casts out. The big crystal's dead, right? Okay, witch is dead. Oh, the big crystal's not dead. Oh! I see the wave. It's about to unleash. We're over it. Get the cast out. Weakened. Fuck. Does he deal damage to me while he's traveling to his lance? I imagine he would. Fuck.
Oh no.
Fuck. Okay.
That does it.
I gotta kill those crystals. Or excuse me, those green things. And then move away from him. He's weakened.
I like the sound of that.
Okay, that's 1 green down. 2. Weaken him. He's doing it again. He's about to go immune. He just did.
I shall be whole again.
Break that shit. Break that shit. So he's not really healing right now. Because he doesn't have any of the pots to heal from. Because we cleared him. Keep clearing him. Fuck. Ooh. Clear that too. Oh no, I got fucking stunned!
Consider that a reimbursement for last time.
So close, dude. So close. We actually had an amazing attempt when you consider... When you consider I went into that with only 1 res.
It was my duty to prevent him from getting farther. If I succeeded, he never would have found you. So this once, I'm glad I failed. I hope you know that, my queen.
Oh, that's sweet.
I hoped, but did not know for certain till I heard from you just now, Overseer Megara. And if I may, I understand you have achieved an awful lot since I took my, leave of absence from this house. I see why Nyx and Hades put their trust in you.
Thank you, my queen. Then if there's anything else that I can do to help you reacclimate yourself, I'm always at your service. You are most welcome here.
Likewise, you be sure to let me know if my son there happens to make more trouble for you than you welcome in your life. All right?
As you say.
Prince.
I'm glad they're getting to know each other.
Thought I'd put in a house contractor order to keep that codex of yours sorted, lad. Now that you know so many on Olympus, figured it must be a lot keeping track of all their blessings and such.
Yes, that should definitely come in handy, sir. I'm still getting a handle on everything I can do with all the Olympians' powers fused with mine.
Keep at it.
Thank you.
Lad, all this generosity, I'm just an old killer. Yet you treat me like I'm the one who's royalty around here. That's about the last thing I would have expected when first I set foot in this house.
You were a great hero, Achilles. And guess what? You still are. And always will be, if you ask me. You deserve so much better than just this. I wish there was more that I could do.
Thank you, then. And do not worry about me. I'm fortunate to be here. And besides, a teacher couldn't have asked for a better pupil.
Oh,
Other way
nice.
around.
Where's Dusa?
Something smells good. Totally worth it. Hey, Nyx, I would have you know, I'm now proud owner of my very own chthonic companion. You really built them to last. Just not very many of them, apparently. I'd all but given up on ever finding one.
I sensed this outcome, and it pleases me. Though you never would have simply discovered such a thing. They each are unique artifacts that must be given willingly if they are to retain their shape and power.
I have to say, and I do mean this as a compliment, it's hard for me to imagine Night Incarnate herself fashioning these little keepsakes to be given between friends.
Do not mistake them for their unassuming look. Within them is the strength of an unbreaking bond between two souls conjoined.
And I just adore them.
And I just adore
You honor
them.
me, my child, although I dread that I am not deserving of such generosity. There is no need to flatter me like this.
Be that as it may, Nyx, I would still like for you to have it. With my compliments.
Can we buy some more
like a
nectar,
good deal.
please? 100 bejewels for a diamond seems like a steal. And I think we needed 5 diamonds for an upgrade here. The gateway to Erebus. Chambers may contain an Erebus gate. An enchantment to some part of artifact of the ever-shifting underworld. Oops. The Pact of Punishment is key to entering these challenges at the outer reaches.
Your asking price, good contractor. Well worth the fruits of your hard work, I'm sure.
Okay. Well, unless Kelly has something to say, that'll be it for today's run.
That definitely came to pass.
We were close, dude. We were close. But unfortunately, no cigar. I do have the feeling that perhaps the aspect of Demeter could be a very good weapon for pushing through on harder difficulties. I realize that this dodge chance isn't doing me too many favors at the end of the day. It's a very small chance unless you fully invest in dodge build, I've found. But that's going to do it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. We'll give the Extreme Measures 4 another go very soon. Oh, you want Ambrosia now?
Skelly, while I know your services have already been paid in full, your sources ought to know you've been doing an excellent job. So much so I wanted to give you this.
Is that a vintage bottle of ambrosia, pal? I never even thought I'd get to try a thing like that. I mean, what am I here? You know what? I want you to have this. To symbolize our friendship and in case you ever need a hand out there.
Skelly, mate.
A new
You really shouldn't
companion.
have. Do you have any idea how hard to find this is? New
What's
one
that
there.
do? Summon creates a distraction with 250 HP, provoking your enemies to attack it until it dies. Oh, that could be good. I don't really have the ambrosia to spend on a lot of this stuff. I went full in on Meg's keepsake. That's gonna do it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you again